Summon Snake Eye Ash. Search Poplar. Summon Poplar. Search Divine Temple. Hita steals my ash and Poplar. Set Flamber. This card for Bell. I'm so sick of Snake Eyes. If only there was a fun anti-graveyard deck that catches my attention due to my niche interests. Oh my gosh, is that Calliope Mori? First, I activate Exosister Martha's effect to special summon both her and an Exosister Ellis from the deck, then overlay them into Exosister Caspitel. Since an Exosister was used for her summon, monsters cannot be special summoned from the graveyard for the rest of the turn. Using Caspitel's effect, I'll add an Exosister monster from my deck. A forbidden droplet is no match against the spirits of heaven. I call forth Aratama, who in turn will call forth Sakitama. Sakitama allows me to normal summon another spirit monster. I would continue my combo, but these weak-willed Snake Eyes players have already succumbed to the temptation of sinful spoils. But Pastor, what if you don't have Exosister Martha in hand? Fret not, lost little lamb. Martha always appears in your most desperate hour, but one mustn't rely on faith without deeds. Personally, I would call upon Exosister Michaelis, detaching Ellis to seek Exosister Pax, and Exosister Pax shall find any Exosister card. It appears this godless Snake Eyes player is attempting to revive their false idol. I can almost respect their dedication to blasphemy. I will chain Exosister Pax, adding Exosister Stella to my hand. What's more, I can special summon her to the field, since her partner Ellis is in the graveyard. Moving a card from the graveyard in front of an Exosister will be the last sin you'll ever commit. I can Exi-summon Caspitel, using only one monster. Another simple victory. Now, if only I could find more Snake Eyes players to support my sermon's agenda. I mean thesis statement. Of course, one can't construct an endboard consisting of a measly 2 Exosisters. To quote Proverbs 27:17, putting on a lone wolf act is whack. You gotta rely on sisters from the same card pack. By overlaying 2 Exosister Exes monsters, I can summon my boss monster, Exosisters Magnifica! With a non-targeting banish and 2 attacks during the battle phase, demons quake in fear at their presence. Together, they are... Oh, sinful Kashtira player. You just moved a card out of your graveyard in clear view of an Exosister. Oh no, I was careless. I activated a monster effect, meaning Fenrir can banish a card from my field, and Unicorn can banish a card from my extra deck. I respond with a face-up banish of my own. I tag out Magnifica with one of her materials to dodge number 11 Big Eye stealing effect. My last line of defense is gone, and 3 of my monster zones are unusable. Do your worst, sinner. I will never renounce my faith. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Do I spy a card being moved out of a graveyard? Sisters Irene and Sophia shall personally punish you for this heretical behavior. I hope you weren't planning on activating any effects in the graveyard, because Exosister Sophia does just that. And after Britannia's banish is resolved, I can immediately Exese into Magnifica for an additional banish. I'll activate Sakitama's effect too. Maxi? My poor, innocent, naive child. Sakitama's effect is a normal summon, idiot! You draw 0 cards. You lose! Good day, sir. One of the strengths of Exosisters is you can shotgun Dimension Shifter during the draw phase. Dimension Shifter banishes any card that would normally go to the graveyard. Most heathen decks rely on the graveyard. Dimension Shifter makes these fools pass on nothing, allowing for an easy single-turn exorcism with the might of Exosister Jabreen. Her ability boosts the attack of all my Exes monsters by 800. That's 7,200 damage, with only Magnifica on board. It's basically an instant win, unless they play something that doesn't care about banishing, like Kastura or Fluanderies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Behold this sinner! He's encroaching on my property, defiling my graveyard, digging up my dead bodies, which I legally acquired, of course. No. That crosses the line, buckaroo. Sisters, creases Jordans. My only pious option is to summon Aratana and pray to our Lord in heaven they don't have an interruption. Oh, what a timely response. Well, guess I'll Ash Blossom that search. What can I say? I'm just better. A calamity lock. Now I can no longer activate card effects on the field. How unfortunate. For you, that is. Sakitama's effect activates from the hand. I'll overlay into number 41 Baguska, the terribly tired Tapir. He'll send your mole cricket soul back to Lucifer's domain. And because an Exes monster battled this turn, I can overlay Baguska into the most powerful Exosister. Divine Arsenal, AA Zeus Sky Thunder. I use her effect to send every card on the field to the graveyard. Then I win the game. It's as simple as that. Perhaps it would be wise of me to banish their monster from this realm. Nah, no mortal weapon can harm a man protected by the full armor of God. With Masquerade the Blazing Dragon on the field, it'll cost me 600 life points for each card I activate. A terrible situation I couldn't possibly have avoided. This next draw needs to be perfect. Matthew 7:8. He who asketh shall top deck thee out. You may have me on the ropes, Alex Day, but 5,500 life points are all I need to take you down. I send Photon Emperor to the graveyard with Galaxy 100, then special summon him to the field. I normal summon Galaxy Wizard and tribute him to search Galaxy Expedition. I activate Galaxy Expedition to special summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in defense mode. And since I control a Galaxy Eyes monster, I can special summon Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon. And with 3 level 8 light monsters, I Exe summon number C62 Neo Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. At the start of battle phase, I detach Afterglow to activate its graveyard effect, special summoning Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from my deck and doubling the attack of number C62. I'll attack for game. Let me have my cool heavy one-shot moment, goddamn! My apologies. A dear friend of mine seems to have escaped his cage. We're trying to instill in him the value of utilizing only pure language before the Lord. You Evenly matched. I must banish my own cards until both fields have an equal amount. Luckily for me, I chain Exosister Returnia, banishing a card from your graveyard, yes. But more importantly, upon resolution, I immediately Exes into Magnifica. The light of heaven rescues me from damnation. Ah, Fenrir, my old nemesis. You haunt my nightmares no longer. I've already gone through my studio-mandated second act low point. I will simply not activate any monster effects until necessary. And it appears that time is now. Number 11 Big Eye's effect is burdened with sin, which means I can remove it from the field before you even get a chance to activate it. You may banish my last Magnifica, but in return, you won't be able to reborn any more Kashtiras. And with Martha in hand, this duel is practically over, as long as I don't draw my last Ellis. Whatever, that doesn't bother me at all. I still have other methods of finding lethal. Using Michaelis, I search Exosister paths in order to special summon Exosister Stella to the field. Using Stella's effect, I can special summon Ellis from my hand. Then I overlay into a Sophia and use her effect to bounce Kashtira Unicorn back to your hand. Philippians 1:21. For to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. And I would be eternally grateful to you, Kashtira player, once you die for my game. Strike them down, Michaelis! My duty has been completed. All corners of the world have heard the gospel of the Exosisters, and they have borne witness to the fruits grown from uncompromising piety. Hold to my teachings, and you too shall ascend above the filth. And I went through the entire sermon without making a single lesbian joke.